Carl and Damon here from Games, Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and they made what into a TV series? Final Fantasy Unlimited, Episode 2, Magun, Man of the Black Wind. You're smiling. You know it now. You recognise that?
Yeah.
But you're probably still thinking about Final Fantasy 7, right?
I did, yeah. Well, when I saw the black one, I thought, that's like Stefan's group, and I thought,
it's all linked in.
Yeah, of course.
Remember, it's all based around multiple Final Fantasy games.
Obviously, I'm calling him Vincent.
Kaze, just call him Kaze.
Kaze is searching for someone. We don't know who he's searching for. Lisa's clearly looking for someone too. So I don't know. Maybe it's Cloud.
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I do know something from way ahead into the series. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. We begin seeing the ending of episode 1 again, where Kaze wrecked the monster. I'd be like, what? Don't do that. I hope we're not going to do that.
Oh, like previously.
It's not even a previously. It's the ending of episode 1. You see what I mean? Like a previously is quicken up the speed in its clips.
Yeah, so
this is just the last, you know?
Okay, shows you the end fight of every.
God, yeah.
It's like,
in a burning heart. Following that, we get a full intro, which has character animations now. So we now see the full intro. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fabuland now brings us a reminder of the series setup and what we can expect going forward. At its most simplistic, I have written it at its most simplistic. Pillar of Darkness, Beastie's Fort. 2 kids enter Wonderland to find their missing parents. Lisa and Kaze met them.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it, yeah.
Following Kaze's use of what is called Magun, he walks off. Yu calls after him, but Lisa stops him, and I decides she doesn't like him. I's the crankier of the pair.
Yeah.
Yu continues to call after him, suggesting they're both searching for someone, which stops Kaze in his tracks. Kaze then seems to remember something from his past, possibly a fight with a person, the flashes and stuff like that. But Kaze continues to walk away as Lisa calls out to him, asking him to keep an eye out for the kids' missing parents. The strange person that we saw at the end of episode 1 is still watching, and after laughing, it detaches a puppet from itself. It turns the puppet into a more lifelike person that it calls Crux, voiced by Kikyo Inio and Claire Hamilton, and sends it somewhere. Now, because weirdness has to continue, at a really ominous-looking ship in the sky, the drone that dropped the mushroom returns to it. Sitting on a piece of the ship is a masked man who has the same hair and the look of the person in Kaze's brief memory flash. Connect the dots already, people.
Yeah.
This is who Kaze's looking for.
Yeah.
And he's probably a baddie.
Yeah.
Cut to a child. Some sort of royalty? Eating food and ranting about harmony. His harmony. His court is filled with odd machines as he gets angrily seeming aware of Kaze. This is all really confusing. And I had to actually read up a little bit about it because not enough names are said here. And just so I understand who was who. But basically, this child seems to be in charge and wants his minions to put a stop to Kaze. The odd figure with the puppet now appears and is given the name of Oscar, Kojay Isha and Brian Jepson voices, revealing to the royal child that he sent Crux after Kaze. And I was written like, so this child is in charge? Yeah. Meanwhile, Kaze arrives at a destroyed city and sees a white cloud and has another memory, but one he has had regularly as it relates to the person he's been looking for. This show was insane. I was like, what's going on?
You said Cloud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. There you go.
Yeah. The whole Royal Throne. I thought maybe that's like one part of Wonderland is all different parts.
Maybe.
You know, because obviously like. If they're obviously basing it on a game, so like the world map maybe. Like,
but it's not based on a game.
Yeah, see,
it's not based on a game. It's based on Final Fantasy property.
Or different area. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, he's a ruler.
Yeah.
He is that. Yeah. Elsewhere, Lisa, I, and you are continuing their search. I is complaining about being tired, and I did write, "Oh, great."
Yeah.
Lisa reminds her that her parents went to Wonderland, returned, and wrote the book about it. So they clearly went before, were able to leave and come back. As they talk about giving their best, Yu reflects on the last time he saw his parents. As they continue to walk, they ask Lisa about her life, but she deflects again. She's very coy.
Yeah.
Very coy. Before it can go any further, though, they hear a noise and come across the chocobo from before. They notice it has a collar, but when it approaches, they think it might be friendly. That is until it grabs Ai again and shakes her. Seems to have a problem with Ai.
Yep.
We then get a brief cut to Kaze as he sees a shadow of a drone going above him. The others are chasing the chocobo and end up in a dark forest of weird ethereal trees. I like how this looked.
Yeah.
They're kind of there but not there. They then meet an old woman on the back of a chocobo and she introduces herself as Chocobaba. She queries where they came from, but she might be a bit senile and willing to give them straight answers, always talking of rumours.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I got a little feel here of? The movie Labyrinth. Where you kind of got these weird and wacky characters that speak in riddles and rhymes and how it looks.
Definitely, yeah.
They ask about where they can find someone more populated, but before anything can happen, her chocobo cries out and they run off. Yu picks up a chocobo feather before Crash signals the arrival of another crystal bomb that transforms into a huge monster. Lisa tells I and Yu to run and hide, but this time the monster multiplies and they are surrounded. Lisa attacks the one near her, but I and Yu are in trouble. That is until the feather glows and the chocobo arrives to kick one of the mushroom monsters and then just disappears. I thought, well, that was useful.
Yeah, see, I thought they were going to do like, because there is a summon which is the chocobo.
Yeah.
So I thought it might have been that.
It is that, so to speak, yeah. They're not out of trouble yet, though, until Kaze returns and shoot the monsters dead. As we get that long scene again.
Yeah, again, yeah.
After they're dead, he reveals he wants to ask them a question. Finishing off the rest of the monsters with his gun, they're then confronted by one of the royal child's guards who calls himself Fungus. It's just Fungus. Daisuke Gora, or Grant James for the English. He says that he's one of the 4 lords. He's some sort of machine and he's here to exterminate them. So 4 lords, I was like, okay, that works. It's kind of like mini sub-bosses. You've got to get through the bosses first to get to the royal child.
Yep.
It's time for Kaze's power again, this time using the power of soil, I think, because the sound isn't always great, and I struggle to pick up what he's saying. Fungus is unimpressed by the Magun, which is the name of his weapon. That's where we fully established what it's called. Kaze now loads his weapon, explaining what each bullet does, and I was like, why is this so complicated?
Yeah,
This feels unnecessarily complicated, right?
Yeah.
Kaze fires, summoning Typhoon, I think.
Yeah.
But it seems to have no effect on Fungus. That is until the summon appears, creates a cage, traps Fungus, and Kaze reveals that Typhoon is a summon that disappears along with the space it creates. And this seems to get rid of Fungus, and we get victory music. Yeah.
I'm enjoying these episodes, but I think that you mentioned the first one. I really hope it's just not going to be here's a summon, battle's over. Here's a summon, battle's over.
Kind of what we're doing at the moment, isn't it?
I want to see not turn-based fighting.
Obviously,
it'll be too difficult to do. But
just fighting.
Yeah, it's just some fighting. Like I mean, I do have my own theories. Well, one, I reckon at least probably knows their parents, or she's met them before and she's not telling them.
Yep.
2, I reckon both kids have got abilities too.
Yeah, I think they'll develop as the show goes on. Yeah,
I'm sure the parents must have abilities too at some point. Yeah, that's what I think so far.
We are only episode 2, so it's hard to kind of judge too much. But at the moment, it's a bit like you've just repeated the same thing twice. Not great. But anyway, finish off the episode, we see that Crux saw all of this. After it appears as though Kaze asked them about white clouds, because we don't actually see the question. He asks, but they're just their reply, and they don't know anything about this place, pointing out, look, we're new here. We don't know anything about this place. Yu suggests they work together, but he walks off with Lisa's thanks. The episode ends with the chocobo arriving and warning them that the ghost train is about to leave, so they get aboard it. And I was like, wait, what do you mean? Why are they getting aboard the ghost train? What thought they were looking for a more populated area?
Yeah.
Also, aren't they really far away from it? They're just back there. That felt really random.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if we're going to get like stops on the ghost train.
Yeah,
like that kind of thing.
That would make more sense, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be. But it's an alright episode. I don't think it's a patch in episode 1. It repeats a little too much. Doesn't really feel like it develops a lot. Yeah, I guess I'm still invested at this point.
I'm intrigued to find. I mean,
it's nice to see the villains being set up.
Yeah, and compared to like watching like Viva Pinata, I'm more intrigued in this.
True, there is that. Yeah. What do you reckon? That is episode 2, Magun, Man of the Black Wind. You got any thoughts? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at GBHBL. Just search for GBHBL and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.